welcome back to Digital Devil Saga. Last time, we made our way through the third area of platforms, solved another 20 Jack Frost quiz questions, and defeated Mick the Fat Freak once more. And now we have some new mantra to grab on a lot of people, but we have over $1 million, literally dollars, to do it. I know that a lot of people, accidentally call the currency of other games dollars, well, if they use dollars as a real-life currency, but here it's actually true. So, this right here, Demon Soldier, that has power charge. So I'm gonna actually make Heat progress towards that for now, even though this line eventually ends in Ragnarok, so that'll be a good one to go for towards the end game, if I even make it that far by the end game. I never had the location of power charge fully memorized in this game, which should tell you something. Most of the fact that, Heat doesn't join until quite late. I believe... Okay, yeah, I don't even have Pterodyne on you. Do you really need Zeodyne if I had that on both Gale and CLO? No, I probably should go for Pterodyne on you. I'm basically making Seraph a full-on all-rounder, but it makes perfect sense to have them do so. So you're going to get closer to your weakness covering, and you're going to get right into your weakness covering. I believe I have just enough to purchase this now. Am I going to actually be able to master that by the end of the game? Hopefully. So Cielo is now learning the true meaning of the phrase, form is emptiness, emptiness is form, I suppose. So let's go back to the fifth layer, and here I will show the footage from my previous video as to what the gimmick of this layer is. So, beyond that seal, your Atma power will be suppressed. As long as you're inside, you'll be unable to transform during battle. Proceed, Seraph. So, yeah, a lot of people who are watching this are familiar with human form only challenges. They must have a field day here, because now that playstyle is forced. But because of that... Okay, Heat's actually my highest level right now, and that could be a problem, because I think he's the... Wait, no, does Gale have it? Okay, no, you have Quick Escape. Does anybody else have Quick Escape? If Gale doesn't have it, I'm pretty sure nobody has it. I'm gonna finally remember to put on Seraph Lore again. And being the only one to have it, Heat's gonna take Quick Escape. I don't know if this is gonna, actually help me, given that the run rate seems to be lower on hard mode, but it's a start. And so, we are forced into human form. Are you serious? If you wish to speak to my husband, take this spear from me. Prove to me you are worthy of his presence. So, this is a gimmick of this area. Here we have Parvati, and I probably should go ahead and use a spyglass on her. Parvati is the key to unlocking one of the super bosses. If you are able to get her random drop, which I don't believe is even guaranteed, you'll gain access to her husband, Shiva. Repel all magic, null expel death ailments. Okay, 1000 HP too. Last word, it's got some pretty scary skills. However, we might be able to status her via guns, we'll see. Not that we're really doing much damage with these guns. Jupiter's Fury is kind of scary, though. This does not look great. Okay, actually, Heat's the one who has the petrified bullets. So I should probably have Heat attacking. Or that could happen. Okay, now you need to heal. Oh right, she nulls death, so I can't petrify her anyway. So in that case, just best bullets, nothing else. And by best bullets, I mean literal finger guns. Well, that's a pretty brutal way to die. can't even buff in this state. However, something I just realized is you can still use magic mirrors. Okay. I think she actually has magic mirror countermeasures. Nice to know. Oh, if only we could use Devour skills. Okay, she is down to red, though. So if I keep healing, I could have this. Frightened does mean she can't dodge. Okay, there she goes. Is she going to drop her thing? No, she did not. Yeah, it's a random chance. And there's another one of these, too. So they start showing up from here onwards. And you need to get their random drop in order to fight Shiva and Vishnu, respectively. Okay, so if we go to the right here, we should be able to get some chests. Oh, hi, Cert. I'm going to scan you, and then I'm probably just going to run. Okay, how about I pass my turn, so you can scan, and then we're going to run. Cert, Drain Fire, obviously. Null, Death, Panic, and Nerve, weak to ice. You may know him as Asgard's Doom! Most commonly known as Surtur, is a gigantic fire Jotun that rules the land of fire, Muspelheim from Norse mythology. Well, Fire Emblem Heroes pretty much got that right. However, we're hopefully not going to be fighting him today. Don't really want to be fighting much in here, even though it's going to make for some boring fighting. It's generally best to sort of play it safe, though you can kill a lot of things here with guns. It's not really the most efficient thing to do, and you can run into some enemies that null guns in these areas. So, yep, goodbye, Athena. Already fought enough of your clones in this place. But in here we get Medical Tool to replace some of the ones we used against Parvati. And Wild Bomb, which I believe is almighty damage.
Return to normal no matter what.
Yeah, this right here probably shouldn't even bother. I think your only real recourse against Gira Makala in this state is attack items. It's a shame, because I would really love to fight against Certs right now, but, well, they would love to fight against me. Please don't explode me too badly. Okay, just Archedyne. And thankfully, Heat lived, because he's my quick escaper. There's no more reason to be in this part of the map, so let's just head back to the crossroads. And north, the only reason to go this way is also for a chest, which is going to be all the way up here somewhere. Well, all the others were just trying to hit on us, but that last Athena switched to negging, I guess. Which apparently is a real flirting technique that I find very disturbing, and you should not do it in real life. But anyway, yeah, there's a Karma Ring here. Shield Ring. Auto Fizz Repel when battle starts. That's pretty cool. However, okay, okay, Gale has the Rich Ring. Argilla has... what is... oh, Argilla doesn't even have a Karma Ring. Wow. Yeah, because she died and got it removed. Okay, let's actually give her the Shield Ring. But yeah, I would probably have one of the other Sun-exclusive Karma Rings by now if Jack Frost had just wanted to cooperate more. Thank you. Thank you, ring that I just got. Oh no, heat's cut. Oh. Ah, that's bad. Yeah, the Jack Frost was right. That makes you more vulnerable to die. Ooh. You have an ailment. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Charm, if you're in human form, means that you get weaknesses. But the really hilarious thing about that is that if you hit a weakness on your own party while Charmed, it actually gives, or get a critical hit, it actually gives you the press turn bonus, which is pretty silly. I've always loved that, but it's kind of helping us in this circumstance. Thank you. I believe Charm will not persist after battle, yeah. Because you're away from the thing that charmed you. So now let's actually go the way that we're supposed to. Except we still have to detour downwards to get another chest. I mean, normally I wouldn't advise you to get many of these chests, aside from the shield ring, which is obviously a very good thing to have. Wind walls probably aren't worth it, but I'm doing a 100% playthrough, so I have to. Oh no. Okay, at least... Thankfully, nobody got petrified by that. Of course, the one without quick escape succeeds. I guess it's a bit of an accidental callback to the fact that Gale was my quick escape user in the first game. Actually, hang on. Increases defense in human form. That's going on my quick escape user. And it's going to take some vitality. Got 2 high-grade gems on that. But yeah, because I'm only going to be using this ring for defensive purposes, I want to give it vitality buffs. You know, I probably should have given it magic, because magic influences magic defense, and heat lacks that. Okay, that might be a bit of a waste of purple crystals, but that puts Heat's magic up quite high, which should make him bulkier in human form. Oh no. And Seraph's bullets. Oh! Oh! The double turn there might have actually saved Seraph. Well, not anymore. Because if it weren't for that, the turn would have gone back to Heat, and then Heat would have shot them. Oh, there's actually another chest I missed. I can swing around for this one and then go back to the save point. It's through here. And I want to get this because it's another olive branch. Yeah, that demon field didn't really do much. Hopefully the encounters will extend me an olive branch, but I'm not counting on it. Seraph could be tankier, I guess. Yeah, just like in the first game, if you see the words quick escape, it means you successfully ran if you had that skill equipped. If you just say retreat, it means it failed. Okay, now I can finally start moving forward, but we're not actually done with chests yet. So I thought for a moment that olive branch on the map was actually the ring, but then I saw Oribu, and I'm like, oh right, that's an olive branch. So yeah, quick escape there. Also, the animation, there's a little bit of a lag in the animation. If you don't see the lag, it means the escape failed. Okay, just there'll be one around this corner and another through that door. And after that, we can get out of here. HP data. I am tempted to use that on Heat just to make him more survivable against these encounters so he can quick escape. Who thought Heat's time to shine would be in the role of running away? Great chakra. That should be the last chest within this maze. Just through here, around this encounter, I'll kill you one day, sir, but for now, we'll have to leave that destined duel for later. Let me leave, please! Well, hopefully we survive this onslaught. Come on. Okay, Mudo-on is better than Demon Rage, maybe, unless he... Oh, nice dodge there. Okay. Let me out of this floor, please, now. There we go, no more forced human form, and I believe that is the last we'll be seeing of that gimmick, because this next layer has a totally different gimmick. Ah, yes, as Royal Mithra would say, sweet demon formy revenge! Except not really with heat, because, yeah. No. Sweet mind charge reincarnating revenge! Now that felt good. I should probably put Sarah from the front just so that I can say no to random encounters with mind charge reincarnate if I want to. Okay, thankfully we have a save point after all that. Next on the gimmick agenda is a double feature, though neither as annoying as this one. We still have more of these seals, but they're not a human form only seal. Got 3 of them though from here. Beyond that seal, time has been compressed. As long as you're within that area, you will not have as much time to act in battle. 6 seconds less to be precise, or 1 less press turn. The other gimmick though of this area is one-way doors. And in order to get all of the chests, I first want to head to the left. Yeah, these look very ominous, but essentially they're just a one-way door. The other side is sealed. If you've played Etrian Odyssey, you'll be used to these kind of gimmicks. In fact, there were one-way doors even back in Coordinate 136. Yeah, the one area of the first game that was like my least favorite part of the whole game, but still comparatively a minor blight on an amazing game. Similarly, in this game, we have the human form only floor, which is a comparatively minor blight on, forget if luck affects escape rate. It does affect ailment recovery rate, though, so I'll give that to heat so I can quick escape more effectively. But yeah, with that, we've got the 2 chests that I needed in here. Oh, hi there, mofo who repels physical. Do you repel physical in this game? Let's find out. Arabaki was literally an icon, but yeah. Null, all except Ice and Almighty. Yep, weak to ice. Bloodbath, Ragnarok, Last Word, Death March is a self-destruct attack, Power Charge, and Mind Charge. Strangely, the Shin Megami Tensei Wiki does not list Arahabaki in the Sun encounter table. Arahabaki is a Japanese god of uncertain origins. His portrayal in Megami Tensei is influenced by Tsugaru Soto Sangunshi, a forgery compiled in the 1970s. Huh. I blame Madarame. But its design is heavily inspired by the same kind of thing Claydol is in Pokemon. Fortunately, I have an extra turn with which to Bufudai New. Uh-oh. Well, I saved at least. Thankfully, we still had experience and an AP for that, so clearly there was enough left of you to devour after you exploded yourself into tiny pieces, but yeah. The same kind of literal Claydolls that the Pokemon Claydol is based on. Okay, so now we're here. In fact, there's only one way for us through here. And I may have to take a roundabout way to get to another chest. We could very easily access another chest from here. But to do these things most efficiently, I had to go through here first. I was about to say I would very much appreciate an encounter with the you-know-what, Pravati, or the other thing. There's actually another thing that can show up that gives a random drop that leads to a super boss. But for now, yeah, I'm setting Sarah first in the party so that I can essentially say no to any random encounter I want with Mind Charge Reincarnate. As long as my supply of MP items holds up. It's not particularly healthy for AP, but still. It's a solution to most problems. So from here, I believe we head straight up this one. Yes. But then we actually will not head straight forward. Well, I did promise we'd fight Certs one day. And now I can Bufudine them with Seraph. Yeah, logically I should go back to the start and hit the save point again, but I'm gonna go ahead and progress onwards. There are only 3 chests in this area. So from here we head up this one. Then through here, we are not gonna head straight forward. Thank you, Shield Ring. Actually, it only works once. Because here we're going to duck around this corner. Got Vanquisher on Heat, Mute Blow, and Key Blast. A skill that I had on Roland for most of my first run, but I avoided it this time because its accuracy can cause problems. I'll just give you a Chakra Pod. Because we are going to be, after grabbing this, we are going to be forced to do some backtracking, unfortunately. Medical gear ×2. And that takes us through this one-way portal. And from here, we can head forward and that will take us out of this area. But if we head down here, we'll get to another chest. But the only way out of here is to basically loop back around this whole area. It's unfortunate, but the things I do for completion. Oh, all it was a chakra pot, and I just used one. Oh, hey, at least we get Sipavati again, in full-on human form this time. Oh, wow. That may actually be a problem when you've got somebody, when you've got weaknesses. Oh, right, and then, oh yeah, when you've got a party member down, this does get really rough. You do, like, there is a minimum of 1 press turn, thankfully. Oh, yikes. Oh, that was insanely close. I don't think a mind-charged Reincarnator is going to finish this. So let's put Cielo in here for his lack of weaknesses. Yeah, Seraph's probably dead here. Yep. Oh, thank you, Resistance. Okay, that took a lot of Revival Orb, and I didn't get the item. Basically, it's just a game of kill them every time you see them. However, the only way out from here is gonna, again, take me all the way back around the loop. Yeah, so from here, we head down through here, and then I'm... Oh, hello again! Will you give me your item this time? Have we adequately... No, we have not adequately proven ourselves yet. Oh, right, Gale's also dead. Yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna go back and hit the save point. Yeah, we've definitely not seen Seraph's crit animation before. That's a really cool crit animation. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's not Ragnarok. So you don't... Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen them get frightened. I guess because they usually don't, because they're only weak to ice, and if ice, like freeze definitely overrides being frightened. But yeah, when they say with our Habakis they're immune to everything except Almighty and Ice, actually that's not entirely true. They're not immune to Devour skills. I'm just gonna actually pass my turn and just go back to Bufu Dining. It's kind of a nice frightened animation. You don't see it that often. And they drop Vital Data, just like the first game. Well, it was called Vital Noise back then, but still, basically the same item. See, I was going to talk as well about, like, how I would handle this game, and this, I hope this ends up aging well, but right now this game's available on the original PlayStation 2, and also the PlayStation 3 as a PlayStation Classics thing, and I think they've they kept the eShop in place. Oh, you do actually get Berserk mode in these areas still. I'm gonna run, though. Sweet guaranteed success retreats. How I missed you in the previous floor. But yeah. I think they kept the PlayStation 3 eShop active after Backlash at saying that it was going away, so it might still be available. DDS 1 and 2 are pretty cheap via the PS3, and they are the fastest way to play those games. But honestly, you could very easily just drop Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 as HD remasters without... Oh, if I do that, I actually don't have enough MP for Reincarnate, yeah. Without changing anything. Like, you could literally change nothing and just give the graphics an HD, like, makeover like Nocturne. And you would still have two fantastic games. Wouldn't even need to. Like, with Nocturne, at least, they had to change things like add, in a patch at least, full, you know, skill customization and fusion and things like that, because that's a case where modern quality of life, definitely helps things significantly. But with DDS, I really don't think there's anything you'd need to do to these games. Like I just said, like, voice acting, gameplay, story, everything is, I wouldn't say they're perfect, but these games remind me a lot of, Chrono Trigger, another RPG classic, in my mind. And yet we're officially out of the press turn zone. It really says something, though, that I rarely actually notice that gimmick very much. It does get bad when you lose a party member, though. Please use a physical attack. Yuri Makala, please use a physical attack. Thank you. Yeah, I should have healed. I'm probably dead. Yeah, that's gonna happen inevitably a few times in this. Now I have to get those chests again. Are you serious? Well, I guess of course. Okay, it's official. I hate this floor. Okay, well, I'm glad I don't have to scan you this time. Don't use Ragnarok, please. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, that's not good. I am gonna Bufudine right now. Oh, wait, that's why I only have a single turn? Because of the gimmick of the area. Oh, well, that didn't end well. I should have realized that before I had attempted that attack and instead gone for a revival or a retreat. I guess pro tip, go back and save again after seeing this cutscene, otherwise you'll have to see it every time you reload. Unfortunately, we're still not done with the 5th layer. However, there is a save point coming up. Thank you for not ambushing me and hitting me with Power Charge Ragnarok right in front of the save point. I'm not even going to go for the Devour, just playing it perfectly safe here. Earth Lord, Materazi, and Earth Drain. Which is not going to be useful for the upcoming boss, but oh well. I love how Thor is just whacks with a hammer. Oh no, Mjolnir is useless! Oh yeah, Formless is going to take a long time if I don't get any Arabakis. But yeah, this is what I hope if they do re-release Digital Devil Saga, which it's an anniversary and they released merch, so you'd think that they were going to re-release Digital Devil Saga, or at least I thought, but as of recording this, it seems like the most likely remaster next is actually the Rydell games, which, those games, they could probably use a few touch-ups. Granted, I've never actually played them, so I'm not really one to talk. but they could just drop HD ports of DDS 1 and 2 straight onto Steam, and like, that would be perfectly fine. Thank you, Shield Ring. Yeah, the description actually seems to be wrong. It's not a Fizz Repel, it's just a Fizz, it's just a Void Fizz. Which is probably for the best. A Fizz Repel would have been really broken. Magic Mirrors, well now I know not to use them on Parvati. But when I was comparing it to Chrono Trigger, I mean in the sense of, they're great classic RPGs that never overstay their welcome. There's basically no filler. Like, every dungeon has a purpose, every piece of story has a purpose, the cutscenes never overstay their welcome. So that all requires you to have defeated both Shiva and Vishnu, which in turn requires you to have obtained the item drops from Parvati, and Narasimha is the other one, which we'll probably be seeing later. Okay, so for this boss, anything besides physical and gun, it's going to take massive damage from. It's also useful to have any kind of force repel, since it uses a massively damaging force attack, but does not itself nullify force. I've got Seraph here just for the charge combo, and I also have Argilla for, maybe Earth Boost, Earth Amp, Heavy Rock will do some damage. But I've also got Cielo for, Boosted Amp, Zeodyne. So let's go. Who is the final strange presence? Well, we should know by now. It's Varun, or rather Colonel Beck, Solar Data. Yeah, now we know why he was so desperate to get out of there. But, Ravana's been kinda nerfed since the first game in some ways. He has a pretty wide repertoire of abilities, but he no longer has Hunger Wave. That was specifically an ability that Jenna Angel gave him as kind of a cheat code for the Junkyard. Literally, since it was a simulation. But she's out of the picture now, so he doesn't have that anymore. He also skipped his first phase, so no guessing where he is. But, okay then, let's just set up the Force Repel and smack him around. That's pretty much the only thing we can do at this point. I've got Debilitate as a combo too, but I want to charge my stats a little bit. Yeah, he does have some pretty strong physical attacks. Wow, that is a comically slow animation. Wow, seriously, I cannot even with that animation. Okay, if I do this charge, though, Gale's probably gonna die, so I may have to just heal here. Actually, I can just Brave Ration Gale and then attack with Seraph this turn. So I have Boost and Fire Boost and Fire Ant here, and yeah, he takes a lot of damage from, like, everything. Okay, that's very, very physical. I mean, it kind of makes sense for the military colonel to have some pretty strong physical attacks. Thank you for the miss there. Now I can have you heal, and then go for another charge combo. Because it seems like defense is nice to have here. I should probably innovate him with Gale too next chance I get. It's just going for... Seriously, like, what is with these slow animations? You want to draw out this fight as much as possible, don't you? Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to innovate you in the face. And let's just hit you with some fire, and then I will heal again. Yeah, just need a hero ration. The remix of this song definitely, does just go to show how Digital Devil Saga 2 has much more of a techno beat to it, because this song was much more sort of hard rock in the original game. Let's actually do a Debilitate combo. I don't really want to do another charge, because then it's entirely possible that he could start decargering. Oh, there's the Infinite Wind. Yeah, I probably should have used the shield then. I guess he starts doing it when he enters this phase of his dialogue. Thank you for the miss completely. Okay, now I know to start using the Force Repels. Now, I originally wanted to swap... I probably can afford to swap you out for Cielo. This is only because I want the experience spread around more evenly. And, I mean, you know, I do all this, and chances are he's gonna end up not using the force attack, but we'll see. No, just going for Executioner right now. Please use Infinite Wind. That would be a... Oh, boy. Thank you! Oh yeah, the Force Repel was not on Cielo because he just got deployed in. That's good to know. About that, actually. So if I bring Cielo back, I will not be able to use the Force Repel. Okay. I'll still go for the Force Repel. I don't really want to have to deploy somebody else in, because I want Cielo to get the experience from this fight. Please don't kill Cielo. Because, yeah, his turn is gone thanks to that Repel. So as long as you have Force Repel up at this point, things should be pretty smooth. And yeah, he's going to be taking a lot of damage from that. I really want a Heavy Rock. Okay, I have the Force Repel on Cielo. So let's go for the Heavy Rock. Eat Rock! Yeah, I'm pretty clever. Okay, nice. Over 1,000 damage with that. Okay, going for that now. Still, he just looks so silly. Oh, interesting, huh? But it seems a lot weaker than... Oh, that sucks. Oh, Gale didn't actually die to that. I guess that's the power of Enervate Debilitate, because he has that minimum attack right now. Magic Repel. I mean, that's not the worst thing out there, because that's going to give me time to revive and heal and buff, I guess, maybe. Or debuff. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to do this, and just in case, I'm going to Force Repel. Yeah, he definitely seems to be in full-on desperation mode right now. At the very least, that's... Okay, I no longer have my defense buff because I just got revived, but oh boy, that's a big physical attack. Those crits are not good, actually. Please miss. Thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much for that miss. I'm probably going to have to... Yeah, okay, let's go Revival Orb. If he goes for the wind again... Cielo is fully healed, though. Oh, I've got money to spare. I could pop this, actually. So now you Heavy Rock. Okay, only hit once, unfortunately. I mostly did this just so I could get the Force Repel back up. And then you can Zeodyne, and then Argilla can heal. Yeah, still going for that Rage. He should be going down soon. Ah, you're channeling Mort, I see. However, thank you for that. Oh, it would have been amazing if that killed him. That would have been the most hilarious thing ever. You know what? Having him get killed by this would be also the best thing ever. Oh, that would have been so fitting. So yeah, something that I never actually got to mention back during the DDS1 playthrough, but it is heavily implied that the reason why Looper went berserk is because Varan used Hunger Wave on him. So technically speaking, Varan was kind of the one who killed Looper. Am I dying again? First I got devoured by Surf going insane, then I got killed in the junkyard, and now I'm gonna die again in the afterlife. Okay, now he's going really crazy with Psycho Rage. This boss fight is honestly pretty interesting because, like, he goes down fast. Like, he takes a lot of damage, but he does a lot of damage to you. So it's kind of like just a damage race. But like, I make it sound boring describing it that way. But, oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want Gale to be dead for the end of this. I think he's, like, I feel that he's gonna go down very soon. Oh, again, this would be so cool if it worked. Come on! Looper's Revenge from Beyond the Grave! No! That could be very unfortunate, actually. Tentarafu? Did you just mind charge Tentarafu? But we finally reached the point in the game where Tentarafu's not actually that strong. He's just putting his... Why are his animations so silly? I do not get it. This is like, he's like a really lame action figure, but I do need to Panacea Argilla right now. And, it'd be really funny if this killed him. I keep saying that in this fight. Oh, nope. Okay. Just going for regular rage. Please use Infinite Wind and boing yourself to death. Okay, no Makakaja, but he might still use Infinite Wind. Yes! Okay, well, I mean, Colonel Beck destroying himself is also pretty fitting. But yeah, that was a relatively more fun fight than I expected. Now we're a little bit into Formless now, at least. And we're all level 54. That will probably change soon, but still. And Zandine Tempest. Okay, one more before she gets to cover her weakness. Yeah, Force Repel is very, very good in that fight, as you can tell. So, with that over, we have run out of old foes from the junkyard. But we're not actually done with opponents. Lotus Seed. Even better than the Olive Branch. We're not actually done, though, because there's a certain enemy that, well, we technically defeated him in the real world. But we never got to fight him either. And, let's just say that, that's about to change. And that'll be what we deal with next time. After I find a save point. Because I definitely want to find the next warp point. Which, unfortunately, is the last one in this dungeon before the end. Just like the Karma Temple, there is not a convenient warp point in front of the final boss. I really wish there was, but there isn't. Oh, hi, batch of enemies that really doesn't like Seraphlor. Nice to meet you. I got rid of Seraphlor. That was me literally facepalming. That killed 2 of them? Okay, I'll take it. Seraphlor. Yeah, this is going to lead us into the real final stretch of this dungeon, with everything having a nice purple tint to it. Yeah, welcome to wherever the heck this is. And around here is the large data... Oh, no. Okay, please give me your drop. No. It would have been perfect if that was the drop. But at least I reached the large data node. Look how much that Lotus Seed sells for. Maybe we can make some Lotus Juice out of it. And have rap lyrics. Okay, 1.5 million. And next time we'll be exploring the incredibly massive final floor of the sun and facing off against one of the toughest bosses in this whole game. See you all then.